I miss going to the park with him. I miss playing at the park with him.
George and I have been married over 50 years. He was a university professor. Being married to George was a wonderful adventure. I just really adored him, and I think he loved me every bit as much.
Alzheimer's disease has turned into a very long and challenging chapter in my family's journey. In 2012, my dad was diagnosed with Alzheimer's after about 5 years of trying to figure out what was happening.
At one point I thought maybe he's just becoming a grumpy old man. And now looking back, I think he knew something was wrong and he was trying to save himself.
I remember the day that we found out that my dad definitely had Alzheimer's because it happened to be my son's 19th birthday. And he had just left for college. When we got the diagnosis, I was really glad that he was so far away so that I could just cry and be unhappy without feeling like I had to put on a strong facade for my son, because it's just devastating to know that this is going to be the future for my dad and for my whole family. He didn't believe the neurologist either. He just said, just flat out, no, I don't have that.
It was a point where we could focus our energy, instead of being frustrated with him, to rallying around him and knowing what we were dealing with. I remember moving my dad to the care facility. I think it was the most difficult thing I ever did in my life.
I remember the time George fell and split his head open. He looked so sad and confused, laying there getting the stitches. It was just heartbreaking to see it.
We've been on this journey for a long time, and I always knew how it was going to end, but now that it's almost here, it's difficult, and it still breaks my heart to know that I'm soon going to lose my dad.
Watching someone you adore disappear is just, it's brutal. It's just heartbreaking.
I don't think I could be more proud of how well connected my family has stayed and how well they've supported each other.
I remember when our family's Alzheimer's journey was full of fear, grief, and uncertainty. But now we've learned how to handle things and focus on what's really important, which is enjoying every bit of time we have left with our dad and supporting each other through the process.